Welcome to LB Two Sisters One Journey, the podcast where real life, health, and growth meet. We're Lori and Bobbi, two sisters showing up honestly and navigating this journey together. Before we dive in, just a quick reminder, this episode is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not medical advice. Now let's get into today's episode. Welcome back. I'm Lori.
And I am Bobbi.
Let me start with a question. Have you ever stood in the vitamin aisle staring at dozens of bottles thinking, do I actually need any of this? Or is this just another wellness trend? Because about a year ago, that was me. I was exhausted. I was going through menopause and my energy levels felt completely different than they used to. My sleep wasn't great. My body felt off and I was wondering if something was wrong with me. That moment is what started my deep dive into vitamins, supplements, and how women over 40 can actually support their bodies.
So today we're going to break this down in a really simple way. We're going to talk about three things: the difference between vitamins and supplements, the nutrients women over 40 often need more of, and how to know what's actually helpful versus what's just hype. Because the goal isn't to take more pills.
Exactly. The goal is to understand what our body actually needs. And later in the episode, we're going to talk about one mistake many women make when taking vitamins that can actually stop them from working properly. So if you're already taking supplements, you'll definitely want to hear this part. Let's start with the basics because this confuses a lot of people. Vitamins are essential nutrients our body needs to function normally. They will help with things like immunity, wound healing, bone health, hormone balance, and nervous system support.
There are 13 essential vitamins your body needs. Things like vitamin A, C, D, E, K, and the B vitamins. Most of these should come from real foods first. Now, supplements are products we take to add nutrients or other compounds to our diet. They could include vitamins, minerals, omega-3 fish oils, probiotics, herbs, protein powder, amino acids. So, vitamins are actually one type of supplements, but not all supplements are vitamins.
One thing I've learned over the past few years is that our bodies change in midlife. Hormone shifts around perimenopause and menopause affect things like bone density, metabolism, mood, heart health, sleep, and energy levels.
And I think a lot of women blame themselves when their energy drops. Like we think we're doing something wrong. But sometimes your body just has different nutritional needs than it used to.
For me, the biggest symptom was fatigue. I was just exhausted all the time. That's what really pushed me to start researching nutrition and supplements. And now I work with my doctor and take hormone therapy along with a few supplements to help support my body. Things like vitamin D3 with K2, B complex, vitamin C, omega fish oil, magnesium for sleep, creatine for strength and brain support, and protein for muscle support.
And what I like about that is you're not just taking things randomly. Each one has a specific purpose.
Exactly. Magnesium helps me sleep. Protein helps with recovery. Omega-3 supports my heart and brain. So it's not about taking everything. It's about understanding why you're taking something.
My experience with vitamins is a little different because I had weight loss surgery. And with bariatric surgery, vitamins are a lifelong requirement. But I'll be honest, there was a period where I wasn't consistent with them. And then something happened that really changed my perspective. I remember feeling exhausted all the time. Not normal tired, like something was seriously off. I ended up going to urgent care because I felt sick all the time. That's when they told me my iron levels were extremely low and I needed blood infusion. That experience really made me realize how important nutrients actually are.
Earlier, we mentioned that a lot of women accidentally take vitamins in ways that make them less effective. One example is taking vitamins at the wrong time or combining ones that compete for absorption. For example, some minerals can compete with each other when taken together. So sometimes the issue isn't what you take, it's how you take it.
Which is something most people were never taught.
Some supplements that women over 40 often explore include omega-3 fish oil for heart, brain, and inflammation support, protein and creatine, which are now being talked about more in midlife women because it helps maintain muscle.
And that's important because after 40, we naturally lose muscle mass, which affect metabolism, strength, and energy. One thing I've noticed is that the wellness industry sometimes makes things more confusing. There's a lot of hype around supplements instead of focusing on real wellness habits.
I completely agree. And another misunderstanding women have is how and when to take vitamins. Timing matters, absorption matters, and some vitamins shouldn't be taken together. You know what I've realized through all of this? For most of our lives, women are taught how to diet, but we're rarely taught how to actually nourish our bodies.
That's so true. We're learning vitamins and supplements isn't about being perfect. It's about understanding what your body needs now.
And if you're listening right now thinking, my energy is low, my sleep is off, my body just feels different, you're not alone. A lot of women start asking these questions in their 40s. And the good news is there are ways to support your body. Always talk with your doctor before starting supplements, especially if you're taking medication or have health conditions.
And if possible, get blood work done so you know what your body actually needs.
If there's one message we want you to take away from today's episode, it's this. Supplements support your body. They don't replace healthy habits.
Real food, movement, sleep, and stress management are always the foundation. Supplements are just support tools.
If you enjoyed this conversation, share with a woman in your life who might be also navigating midlife health changes.
And follow along with us as we continue learning and supporting our health together.
We're Lori
and Bobbi. And remember, beautiful people, it's never too late, you're not too old, and the best is yet to come. If this episode spoke to you and you want to take this journey with us, hit subscribe and stay connected. Share this episode with someone who may need it and leave a review. It truly helps more women find our channel. If you like to connect with us beyond the show, check out the links in our bio for all our social platforms. You don't have to do this alone, and we'll meet you right back here in our next episode.